Hello, and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name is Deadman, but you already know that, and I almost just butchered my own name. Wow. Anyway, so there's nothing new in here as far as I can see, nothing that I want to do at least that has to do with Ike. So what we're doing today is we are taking a look at what the last time we had a moon lander looked like. The Moonlander Mark II. Now this lander is pretty much exactly what I want to send to Ike and land there, since this easily has enough Delta V, and yeah, we might like even get it to come back on its own. I don't know. Also, we kind of need something that sends this off to Duna and then can come back. So basically we're going to take the entirety of the actual lander. We are going to call this the Moonlander Mark III. Save that. This is going to land on Ike. This also has the appropriate science around it. What it still needs, though, is... Where's the science there? It needs this. So it has this, it has this, it has this, it has two goose, it has one thing. We have a scientist, so we can reset anything. Yeah, that's basically all that's needed. I'm going to upgrade the solar panels here to the 1x6 variety that goes here. And we're also going to put this on Action Group 1. On top of that, this is going to get a little antenna, since we want to be able to communicate home. How big is this thing? Way too big. Same. I don't want this on there. I just want a little antenna. One. I mean, we might as well just put that around here somewhere. Or something. If I extend that, that's going into the thing. Okay, good. So we want that to be angled. Don't stick out this way, and if we extend, we are still clipping shit, right? So it doesn't stick out while it's in the fairing. Okay. So instead, we extend this and now it's out. Good. No. The frickin' antenna. Toggle antenna. Good. Now, obviously, we need this to also do something eventually, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say Custom 2 will be getting rid of that, because we'll eventually need to get rid of it. Okay. So that's the updates that this needed. That's all of the updates that this needed, since we don't have anything else in here that isn't already on there. This is a 2-man lander capsule, so we are going to send, obviously, the 2 crew that we still have. Scientist, thank you. Because our engineer is obviously completely useless. Sorry about that. Bob, Bill. Yeah. Okay, so that's our lander. That should, if we go ahead and say Ike, it has a thruster weight of 6.4 and a delta V of 3,100. That's easily enough. Okay. Now, what's the biggest docking port we currently have? Coupling. The normal clampotron. Do we have enough to unlock the giant clampotron, the senior? That should... now that's here, right? That's the Grande, that's the senior, yeah. Hey, they have a new one. I wonder if that's part of a mod. But yeah, we definitely do not have anything that's bigger. Because our last one was in here, the normal clampotron docking port. Which I personally don't find very usable. However, we'd need like 500 and that's 300, so we'd need like 850 science all in all to unlock that. Not that we can't do that once the stuff is back, but it's not back yet. And that's not gonna come back until this is already gone off, since I don't want to wait for another full circle of the window. Which means that we either go ahead and put some decouplers on here and like put some sort of... no, that's stupid, because then we can't fly home with the thing. How about here? Like, if I was to take a very small decoupler, yeah, you can't really, like, not even a decoupler would be fine, actually. Like, get this off, put docking port some, like here. No, it's also not gonna work. Either way, whatever we put on there is going to have to stay on the other part of the ship and re-enter with that. Like the transfer stage. And I still don't know what I'll put up there for a transfer stage, since realistically I'd want the transfer stage to be reusable, which it currently wouldn't be. since I kind of need the atomic engines before I can make something that's really reusable and applicable to more than just Duna and Eve. So what I want to do I mean, theoretically, I mean, we know this can easily come back, so there's nothing wrong with that. Landing on Ike is not gonna take too much. Starting back from Ike is not going to take too much. I might be able to shoot this back from Ike without having to dock it to something again. Because Ike landing is easy. As long as I get this as the full thing into Ike orbit. Landing, starting back up, going into Duna, into an eccentric Duna orbit and shooting back out towards Kerbal shouldn't be a problem. I mean, I could also just dock a frickin' claw to this to put it somewhere, so that should be the easiest way to do things. Since we do have the claw. It's probably the easiest way, yeah. Also, that probably doesn't break the frickin' stupid joints as much as the wobbly part that was docked last time. So yeah, what we want here is a that's the wrong size. Decoupler, that's the wrong size. And under that, we want something that can go back home by itself. Because we're just going to shoot this up into the sky and leave it there. So we need a X. What can you do? What can the other thing do? Stability assist. Hello. 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 Prograde retrograde. Okay, that's better. I still don't know why the Hex is better than the Octo. But it's a thing and we're going to go with that. Set that and a few of these. Obviously 3 since it's a Hex. Then no. Where's the bigger one there? I like how that's the bigger one. No, that's the smaller one. I might want this to be a engine plate size 18. Yeah. Oh wait, that's the wrong way around now. That actually does go on like this. Something like that should be able to turn shit. And then we go back to medium short. Yes, no? Maybe? No. Medium long. Okay, but what? How far is medium? That's actually good. Size 18 decoupler. Good. Decoupler not staged, because you're not going to get rid of that one. Shroud not staged, because you're not gonna get rid of that. That decoupler is staged, since that's what's getting rid of that. And that stays separate, since that's not supposed to go like that. Yeah, good. So under that, obviously a bunch of fuel. What are those? That's the wrong one. The other ones. Yeah. That, but bigger. Something like this. Can I have that in black and white as well? Why are these not frickin'... Is it so hard to make stuff that actually fits together from a design standpoint? Like, I mean, that's what restock should actually, like, do. Make it fit better. But anyway. Then, under this, obviously, we need a little bit of power. That's not a whole lot of power. These have no thrust. And so do these. Swivel? No. No, definitely not. Yeah, 4 of these. No. I guess... Skipper? No, that's too big. Unless... Whoa. Just one, thank you. Can I have that without... Yeah, that's good. That also has like 700 meters of second of delta V and still above 1 thrust to weight, which is good. Then a size 18 decoupler. That's the wrong size of frickin' shroud for that. Okay, you just straight up can't have this engine then. Good. Reliant is too small. Kodiak? 0.55. That's not happening. I mean, yeah, we're going to be pretty high up in the atmosphere, but still, I need this to, like, actually work. We have a severe lack of engines that fit the size 18 tanks. Because they're either too big or too small. Swivels. Now that's the stupid part. Yeah, that's the stupid part. Also, we'd need like 2 of those to make any kind of... let's see. If we make those 2 compact... Ugh, stupid. Reliant, Valiant... Like 2 of those would be nice. Can I fit 2 of those? Like... this or something. I'd need another engine plate for that, but that shouldn't be the problem. Size 18 engine plate. Yeah, not like this. Double nodes, thank you. And then medium. Another size 18 decoupler. Yeah, that should be fine. So that's 0.99 and the same delta V that we had before. And the decoupler is actually working. So that's good. So that and that goes at the same time. Those also go at the same time. That goes afterwards, yes. Just to make sure that this doesn't run out of energy. Like 4 of these here. And then a bunch of chutes. 4 of the small ones, so it can slow down, and then a set of full 8. And that's probably going to land in water anyway, so I don't think I'll need too much of a landing leg kind of thing. But just to be sure, how big is this thing? Exactly not the size. Landing struts. Those don't go down far enough. The Falcon landing gear is too small. The medium ones. Probably just weigh this thing down, to be honest. That's too big. That's too big. Those work. Right? Kinda. Screw it. That's not gonna land on land anyway. What it will do though is make sure that this doesn't wobble. Okay, good. Safe. This will obviously be a building session, mostly, this episode. So, don't be too surprised if you don't see anything flying. Also, is it just me, or does this feel a little bit unstable this way? No matter what. That should be better. So under that we need like something around 4K delta V should be fine. So let's just put this up. And then I'd like an exactly. Exactly that. Now obviously this part is also going to fall back, which means it also needs a little bit of built-in tech, which in this case is just going to be... You do not get staged, by the way. Just going to be a provo bunch of energy. No, not fuel. One of these, one of these. And then this on medium short should be enough, yeah. And then obviously that also gets shoots. Those all go in the same stage and up here. Should be fine. Under that, we get the bigger stuff. So these. And I don't know, mainsail? That's only 2,000. What if we put a twin bore here? That's 2,500 and the better thrust to weight on launch as well. Obviously you don't need the flag. Okay. This will also have to land back, so this definitely does get legs. Start retracted. Those work way too well on this. Okay. And then I'd like a decoupler on that for side boosters that do basically that should extend the amount of delta V to what we need. Just side though. Left, right. What's the biggest? Huh. Those are the gimbling ones. Those alone have 1,000 delta V, really? Cool. I'd like to use those, but they kind of clip into the thing, so... Sorry about that. Anyway, tank. That kind of also clips into the thing. What if we do the exact opposite here? And do these side boosters with like these down here. With like, I don't know. Those don't help. But mainsail without the thing, right? Yeah, that is doable. And then we do like a stack of which ones were those though? Maybe not that much. And then we obviously want this to feed into here. We want this to strut. To here. And to here. And the nose cone up there is going to be a fairing. That's the wrong one. And probos. Then we build that fairing. Nice. Obviously, what's that? Why would one be staged and the other not? Obviously, this and this starts at the same time. These fall off with Sapatrons, obviously, since otherwise they're going to crash into the thing. Sapatron 1. Right under there. And those go obviously with the decoupler. And then obviously this needs chutes, because otherwise we're not going to be able to land them. So those, and then those go all to the same stage. And obviously don't go until after separation. And I'm gonna go ahead and say put some legs on there. Do these work? No. These? No. Anything that's long enough? That's lothable? I mean, that's not long enough even. That's kind of long enough. Yeah, that's gonna... Those are gonna fall into the water anyway. Like, there's no way these fall into land. So all they need to do is, like, touch down and get recovered. Good. That means we are done with that. That looks very, very good. Stylish. I like it. And that would be the lander that will land on... We've got 4,800. Is that, or 4,600? Can't hardly make that out. 4,844. So... that's easily enough to get into orbit and rendezvous with a ship that can dock or claw to the heat shield to go over to Ike and let the lander land there, go back up, dock again, and fly back. Pretty sure that's how we're gonna do that. Maybe this time the transfer stage can actually be reused for something, because I shouldn't know what I'm gonna do with all these transfer stages otherwise. Unfortunately, the other one broke, so we'll have to land it, but yeah, we'll see. I'm probably gonna land back whatever I get for this one, since after the return of the other missions we can unlock the nuclear engines, which is actually what I want to use for transfer stages for like 99.9% of what's coming, since I'm just gonna have those be reusable and just send up fuel if they need it. Yeah, just refueling those, redocking, and then having those ship stuff from Kerbal to other planets and back is probably the easiest way of doing stuff. I'll just also need those to have the correct docking adapters for everything, but for now I think the normal docking port and or a claw or something should be fine. Normal docking port for now, yeah. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to claw something to this, and that's gonna land back as well. So we're going to build that in the next episode, since we still have time until the actual launch. Since the launch window to Duna is not coming up until like 80 days from now, 79 days and 1 hour. So we don't need to launch for the next 70 days or so, definitely, to still get everything docked together and stuff. So yeah, I will see you for the next episode for the build of the transfer stage of the basically Space Truck 2.0. And until then, I'd say leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WWDadmin. Bye.